What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan2000 here with yet another episode of the JamiroQuai Minute. All the latest JamiroQuai news, and it appears an old JamiroQuai fan-made game from back in the AFO era. Of course, the Funk Odyssey era of JamiroQuai has recently been discovered. So let's get into more news about that. In recently unearthed JamiroQuai fan game news, I had to record a JamiroQuai Minute to note an amazing fan game that a good friend of mine from the Jamily just recently discovered and just put back up online so everybody in the Jamily could check it out. But I'll give you a little bit of context. Back in 2001, during the Funk Odyssey era of JamiroQuai, some members of the Jamily created a very interesting fan game of several different levels of a fan game that was put up on the internet for a limited amount of time that the Jamily could check out. But it ended up ultimately disappearing from the internet. But a good friend of mine of the Jamily, who has contributed here on the JamiroQuai Minute and many of my other JamiroQuai related videos here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel, my friend John, or J Grizz of the West Coast part of the U.S. American Jamily, he recently came across the AFO fan game, as I gave you a little bit of context about a few seconds ago about, and he put it up on his official band website for download for everybody in the Jamily to check out. But bear in mind that this game is not a complete browser game as it used to be. It is only in parts right now, but hopefully down the road, John and a few other members of the Jamily will be able to make this in a fully functional browser game. For the time being, it's only a level-by-level available game. But as I said, the AFO fan game in question is available over on his official band website for download, and I'll give you a few bullet points on the installation of the game. The game does still work on operating systems and computers with the Windows 7, 8, and Windows 10, but as I said, is not a full browser game that you just download and just click and start to play. It's only levels right now, but I'll give you a few bullet points on the installation of these files. There are 9 total files at that website, as I before mentioned here on this video, but bear in mind, you need to download all 9 parts of this game to have it work. Be sure to put it in a separate computer folder, title it whatever you like, but be sure to remember that each one of these 9 files that you download, be sure to rename them with a .exe at the end. That's computer protocol for an executable program for a computer, so be sure to rename all 9 parts of the game, of the AFO fan-made game, with a .exe at the end. And then you can pretty much click each one of them to check out every level of this fan-made game. But big props to my friend J Grizz, otherwise known as John of the Jamily, for unearthing this old fan game of JamiroQuai's online past and putting up on his website for download. And I'll be sure to put the links to that page on my friend J Grizz's official website to download the parts of this AFO fan game. And I'll be sure to put text instructions on how to set up this game for yourself to check out on your own computer, all down in the description of this video down below. So be sure to check out all that great gaming goodness. And as always, this is JamiroFan2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another JamiroQuai Minute. Bye-bye, everybody.